another part is you can't wait for somebody to give you an opportunity, i.e., with acting, acting, rapping, whatever. You have to
Yeah.
wait for somebody to choose you. Then,
Mm-hmm.
like, you audition for someone and this, that, and the third, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
man, the hell with that. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
create my own.
We'll go there right quick. Let's start with
Wisdom,
this.
and today I'm talking to all of my actors, content creators, filmmakers, storytellers. If you are into the vertical series, the vertical soap operas or vertical drama series, content like that, and you're looking for a platform to showcase your talents, maybe you have a team, preferably you have a team, or you're just looking to get your ideas out there, I think I may be the guy for you. My name is JR Wisdom. I have approximately 800,000 followers, subscribers between YouTube and Facebook, and I'm looking for content creators to partner with so that I can showcase your talent out there for the masses to see. This is going to be ongoing. So if you can dedicate the time, compensations involved, let's partner up and let's get that content out there, guys. We got to get more of this so people can see your talents out there that may not otherwise be seen.
All right. Now see, this is the modest guy a little while ago, right? I ain't, and what I was talking about, at the pivot and execution, he know what I was talking about. Yeah, yeah. All right, see, that's what I'm talking about. That post came out, though. I saw it this morning.
Right.
I'm sorry, this morning or
Yesterday.
yesterday evening. This is what I'm talking about. So now, obviously, you've brainstormed and you've had another idea, right? This new idea is to search for other creators that have projects that they may have had ideas about, but not been able to actually start to put pen to paper, so to speak, or get the ball rolling, so to speak. And trying to collect these people and collect these stories in order to try to produce some material, almost
Correct.
as if you are becoming a production house.
Correct.
So this is what I want you to get into with us, right quick.
Because this was going to be my next
Yeah.
next two questions
Yeah.
were about this. My next
Well,
two
we go
questions were about
from-
staffing, and it
Yeah.
was about what you were going to do next and producing. And okay, this is perfect. I love
Yes,
this. Let's go.
that's
go.
what I'm saying.
Let's
so take
go.
us from, because I know some of the story. I know some of the story from JR Wisdom, the YouTube content creator, to the producer of The Therapist,
Right.
right? To the actor of what is it? Gang, what, drug daughters, drug dealers' daughters,
Gangster's daughter.
Part 8 on Tubi, part
Yeah.
6, 7, and 8 on Tubi.
Right.
No, this is real talk, because this is why I'm excited about this, is because it's one thing to see these stories from afar. Oh, this dude in Seattle, or this guy in California did this, or this dude. No, this is a dude that's in my cell phone. And I've watched him from when I became a fan at 30,000 subscribers
Wow.
during the pandemic to a dude that I can click and see on Tubi if I feel like it.
Yeah.
Right. So and that's what I mean. So take us there, how you go from this vision to how you take acting classes, how you, like Sean say, you start how it was different from being an actor on a Tubi production that was somebody else's production to when you had to do it for The Therapist. And a lot of things you shot in location around Atlanta in your building, et cetera, et cetera. And I know you don't have all day, but just in a few minutes, take us there.
Yeah. So the reason behind it was as I said before, I've been burnt out for years on the content. So I think acting was always something I wanted to do. Obviously, I'm a big movie buff and video game buff, So I've always kind of wanted to be an actor, but I just thought it was far-fetched as far as that. And I didn't come here to Atlanta with the intention of being an actor, because I've come across people in that space. I just happened to meet this young lady, and she was already like in the business doing background, doing things like that. And I just asked her, I was like, yo, how do you get into that? And she just gave me the plug, and she was like, yo, you do this, I'm gonna introduce you to her, so on and so forth. So I was like, and this was like May last year,
Mhm.
like a year ago. So I was like, well, yeah. I said that's dope. I said, well, in my mind, I was like, well, I'm gonna take some acting classes.
Mhm.
And she was like, you don't need that. I was like, I think I do. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But I've
Mhm.
had people say that even on my channel in the past. They were like, I think this guy has been a trained actor or something like that. I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm not a trained actor. Just based
Mhm.
off of the commentary and reactions and the time, the timeliness of things I guess that I was
Yeah.
doing during these videos.
Mhm.
Um, so I got into that and I just started auditioning for stuff and I was getting it. I
Mhm.
saw how easy and how small the acting world is, especially here in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
It's very small, and everybody knows everybody. So I started doing that. And then I'm like, okay, obviously I'm a writer too. I've written a few books,
Mhm.
including one about my life going through the divorce.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that was always something that I had saw even when I wrote it back in 2016 that I
Yep.
wanted to be in a film one day. Not
Got
saying
it.
that I would act in it, but I was like,
Uh-huh.
this would be dope as a film,
Uh-huh.
whatever. So anyway, I started doing that, and I was thinking about Country Wayne
Mhm.
and as a big influence, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't. And he said something which is true. You can't stay hot forever. And the quickest way with anything, whether it's a record label,
Mhm.
whether you're an actor or whatever, is to eventually have a production company or a record label
Mhm.
where you don't have to really work and you just
Mhm.
stand back and you
Mhm.
hire, get talent or
Mhm.
outsource talent and things like that. And I'm like, well, Country Wayne's got it down pat,
Yeah.
and I think there's more than enough room in this world or on the internet
Mhm.
for stories like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm like, if he's killing it like that, I think this is something that I want to get into
Mhm.
eventually. So then I was just thinking, well, another part is you can't wait for somebody to give you an opportunity, i.e., with acting, acting, rapping, whatever. You have to
Yeah.
wait for somebody to choose you.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
like you audition for someone and this, that, and the third, and I'm like,
Mhm.
man, the hell with that. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
create my own.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
think that's what Wayne did too. I'm just gonna create my own and go from there. I'm not waiting on somebody that may not like me, may not, because in businesses, people have their they have their choice on who they choose to hire. I
Mhm.
had my choices when I was doing casting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can understand. I know how it really works. It doesn't matter how talented you are.
Mhm.
If someone knows somebody who knows somebody, or they have a choice with this, who they choose based off people they may work with or
Before.
word of mouth,
Mhm.
they're going to choose that person over you every time. So it's
Mhm.
not like talent is really a thing at the end of the
Mhm.
day. So I was like, since I got the money to be able to do so, and I got the funding, and I have the idea, I have the space of relationships already, where I talk about dating and relationships, and I've done skits in the past, which
Yeah.
people have liked the skits that I've
Yeah.
done. I
Yeah.
was like, I might as well take my dating history
And turn
and
it into.
all the crazy shit that I've been through
Yeah.
and put it on the screen,
Mhm.
you know. And I was like, all these people are doing it. I said, I can write a screenplay. So that's exactly
Mhm.
what I did. I was like, I wrote the screenplay and I start asking questions for people I met. Okay, how much does this cost? How much does
Mhm.
this cost? And the thing about in Atlanta, and I'm pretty sure a lot of places, not just Atlanta, you'd be surprised how many people just want the opportunity to be on camera,
Yeah.
even if it's for free.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many women were in my
I,
inbox,
yes.
in my
Yeah.
DMs. It's insane.
Yeah.
That
No.
somebody that wouldn't even say hello to you or whatever, but
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're in my
Oh
inbox
yeah.
begging,
Oh yeah.
and sending pictures and all this bullshit like that. Just
I'm gonna call
some,
you.
yeah. So and I'm just saying in terms of, because men do it too, but
Oh, I
even
know.
women,
Yeah.
oh wow, this such and such. So basically that's where I saw it, and I put that video out there because I want the therapist to be a entire universe.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
obviously when you're putting something on Tubi, or even the way I filmed it, this is on an FX3 professional cinematography, whatever, cinematic camera, right?
Okay.
As opposed to doing what Wayne is doing,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
taking one of
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
and you're producing content on the daily. So that's
Yeah.
like what I put that video out there for. I'm like, hey, if you got a group of
You
your
got a
friends,
team. Yep.
you got a team, and because
Yeah.
that people don't like, and I hate to say this, but I think we know this as well. People don't like to do shit. They want you to do shit for them. They want to
Mhm.
show up. They don't want
Yeah.
to brainstorm. They don't really like have. So it's only for serious people. Like, if you
Mhm.
have ideas, I got
Mhm.
this written out. people just want to show up and just
Yeah.
not do shit, and they want to get paid or get the fame and
Accolades.
notoriety
Yeah.
or whatever. As opposed to, I'm looking for people that have creative minds,
Yeah.
that are able. You got your own storylines. Hey, film it. Give me the footage. I'll pay you for it. Like a network. You know what I mean? Television network, I think, like Wayne's doing. But that's kind of like what I'm looking for based off my platform, for people that, you know, want to do that. So I haven't gotten as much response, obviously, for that as I had gotten with when I have
It
my
was
own
a straight
project.
up casting. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was casting, you know, you got thousands upon thousands of people trying to, you know, get in, you know. But when it comes to actually you doing work, I noticed that when it comes to you doing work and thought process, as much as you want to be an actor or actress, you just want to show up.